Hey guys, Mike here, the Detroit Borg, with a look at the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. So this is sort of a miniaturized version of the very popular Galaxy S4. So the Galaxy S4 is a 5-inch phone. This is a 4.3-inch phone, so it's kind of iPhone 5 in size and form factor. Now, this isn't exactly like the S4. It doesn't have the specs of the S4, but has similar design and features. So we're going to take a look at the differences. Now, in terms of specs, we have a 1.7 gigahertz dual-core processor, so that's in contrast to the 1.9 quad-core or the octa-core you get with the Galaxy S4. We also have 8-megapixel autofocusing camera, which is capable of recording video at 1080p at 30 frames per second, so it's kind of like GS3 territory there. We get 1.5 gigs of RAM versus the 2 gigs in the Galaxy S4. We also get our 4.3-inch Super AMOLED screen. We'll talk about resolution when we unbox it. We have NFC. We also have a built-in FM radio with a 1900 milliamp hour battery. We also have LTE capable. This is supported in international markets with LTE. This will work in the US on GSM carriers like AT&T and T-Mobile. I don't expect this to be sold on any of those carriers, so this is probably not coming to the US, but you never know. So this, again, is sold internationally about $100 cheaper, so you can pick this up about $500. So that's kind of a mid-range phone. It's actually similar in price to the Galaxy Mega, which I also reviewed previously. It's also similar in spec to the Galaxy Mega, but you get a smaller form factor. All right, so let's just cut our seal, and as you can see here, we have the GTI 9195. So that is the model number we're looking at here. Lift the lid, and there it is. Now, as you can see, I have the white version. This is also available in black, so you can pick up any color you choose, just like the GS4. A little tab here to lift up. There is our little Galaxy S4 Mini, definitely much smaller than any Samsung phone I've used recently. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside this box. We have a quick start guide. So this is the US, or not US, this is the UK version, so it's in English this time. Warranty card. We also get some of our accessories. I can see the huge UK wall adapter here, so you can see it's folding, so that's kind of nice if you fold these out. And I think I'm missing something here. So you got the other part here, slides in. There you go. We also have our headphones. So these are the standard Samsung headphones with inline mic and remote control. You have the in-ear earpieces, and they do give you more gels to fit your ear. We have our 1900 milliamp hour battery. It's kind of small battery. And we have our matching USB cable. So let's go ahead and take a look at that little phone. So we got lots of plastic covering it. Looks very similar to the Galaxy S4. So let's just lift this up here. There you go, very shiny white plastic. It's got that same texture of the Galaxy S4. You can kind of see that weave or grid texture. On the front, same story here, so let's lift up the protector. Galaxy S4 Super AMOLED Android Bluetooth NFC technology. And there you go, so you get that white bezel, Samsung branding, 1.9 megapixel front-facing camera, capable of recording video at 720p. We also get our sensors, so we have an ambient light sensor, as well as a proximity sensor, our earpiece. We have our home button, as well as our backlit Android controls, which are invisible until lit. So let's see, if we look along the side, we have lots of pieces of plastic surrounding the bezel, so let's go ahead and peel those off as well. All right, so there we go. We got the last piece of plastic. Now, around the camera, we don't see a piece of plastic like you got with the Galaxy S4, so nothing to peel off there. So let's just take a quick look around here so you can see our power button in the traditional Samsung position. We have our thumb port for popping off the back panel. We have a headphone, or actually that's our IR blaster. That's the headphone jack. That is the microphone. So this does have the IR blaster we're familiar with now with the Galaxy S4 and every other Samsung device. We have our volume rocker up and down. We have our micro USB port, another microphone down here, and we have our speaker grill down here. So it's exactly like a miniaturized version of the Galaxy S4 full size. So same story here, LED flash in the same position, speaker in the same position, all the ports in the same position, same design with that metal bezel, or plastic simulated metal bezel. Same ports on the top, IR blaster, microphone, headphone jack, same volume rocker, just shrunken down a bit, and same with the sleep wake button on the side. All right, so let's crack open this phone. So we're going to peel off this back cover. pops right off. So there you go. It's pretty much all battery in this case. The phone is so tiny. And you can also see that the micro SD card slot, so this is capable of holding up to 64 gig micro SD cards, as well as our SIM slot right here. So it's underneath the battery. You can see our battery contact points up here. So let's go ahead and install our battery. Just going to drop it in.